Hello guys, this is Spicy, and this is a review on the Bandai High Grade Universal Century HGUC 144 scale Marasai. This kit was released in 2005, made in Japan, and this is the double Zeta version, not the unicorn version. So that's why this guy is in the red colors, and I also throw on a lot of Titans decal. So you know this suit is used by the Titans. Go ahead and take a look at the box. So here we have some pictures of the Marasai. The weapon for this kit is very limited. All he has is the infamous Marasai beam rifle and two beam sabers. However, he can only, the Marasai can only hold one beam saber because it's only got one beam saber gripping hand. Here's all the gimmicks, and retail price is 1,400 yen in Japan. Once again, I got this kit as a trade, and let's go ahead and take a look at the decal sheet right here. Actually, I did not get this as a trade. I actually got this off eBay. My mistake. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of late. So here we have the full sticker here. I used most of it. I did not use this circle mono eye here. I use this one that's almost like a half circle, and most of these are just stickers for the head part, and this one right here is the sticker for the camera on the back. So like I said before, we have two beam sabers and obviously two beam saber effect piece. One of the beam saber is attached to the shield. This hand cannot hold the beam saber, so yeah, unfortunately that's the major problem there. And let's go ahead and take a look at the instruction manual. This mobile suit is made from Gundam alloy. It's got 60mm Vulcans. I guess these are the Vulcans on the side of the head. Yeah, it's very small, very hard to see. You got beam saber, obviously right here, and then the beam rifle right here. So here we have more details of Marasai. Basically, this is like a Titans version of the, I guess like an upgrade to the Hyzak. Obviously very Xeon inspired. Kind of look like Gelgoog and Zaku, sort of. Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Titans is part of the Earth Federation Special Forces, and basically, they end up using a lot of suits that were made by Anaheim Electronics, and this is one of their mass-produced, grunt suits. Okay, so yeah, this is seen in Zeta Gundam and in Double Zeta, I believe. I sing mostly in Zeta Gundam, so if I say something about this being Double Zeta, I messed up, but these were seen mostly in Zeta Gundam, and also the green version is seen in Gundam Unicorn. So that's the instruction manual. Alright, so here we have the infamous Marasai beam rifle. Pretty cool. I painted this gunmetal gray using the tester metallizer lacquer. Also painted the power cable and the camera red right there. So you can see that, it looks really nice. And we'll have the trigger finger attached to this gun right here. And we have this semi-open hand right here. This cannot hold onto the beam saber, and this hand can hold onto the beam saber. And in order to hold anything with this kit, you actually need to remove the this panel right here, I guess the hand guard, and then you have to disassemble the hands, which is kind of a pain in the butt, but it is what it is. I throw on a lot of Titan decals right here, Anaheim Electronics, Titan, some more Titans here, 02 right here, and then EF Space Forces, and then I got another Titans decal right there on the I guess the collar, and yeah, more decals on the head, and yeah, Anaheim Electronics on the back right here, number 2. Okay, so this shield piece can be folded down like that, and yeah, it's kind of remind me of the shield from the Double Zeta, or it's like a nice take on that shield. And also a nice take on the Zaku shield, shoulder shield. So yeah, it's a very interesting design. I like that. And when the beam saber are not being used, you can clip on the beam saber onto this section right here, which is very nice, very useful. And let's go ahead and swap out this hand for this hand. This is the Marasai beam rifle, and he can obviously wield it with both hands, just like you see on the box. Doesn't require a lot of finessing. It's actually very simple to do, like that. And there we go, just like in the box art. Very nice. So yeah, maybe bring it in a little bit closer like that. Perfectly fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this again, and then we'll talk about the articulation. Now I did some paint work here. I painted in these thrusters, and the thrusters on the side also. First time, I usually don't do this, but I painted the bottom of the feet too for this kit. And yeah, everything else is just panel line and decals. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about articulation. The articulation for this kit surprisingly isn't terrible, even though it's quite old. It's about 13 years old at this point. We actually have, okay, let's start with the feet. So the feet is obviously on the polycap attached to the ball joint. So you can rotate that. Do a little side to side. We have the single bend here. It's technically a double jointed knee, but the top part can't do anything because of the this part right here just gets stuck at 90 degrees. So that's that. We have the old style ball joint to the polycap. No action-based connection point, so you had to use like the forklift part, or you drill a hole right here so you can connect this guy to a peg in the action base. And the front skirt, you can't cut the front skirt in half. You use just one straight peg, so you can move it back and forth like that. It's a little bit limited. You can move the side skirt up like so, and then the back skirt is you can actually articulate the back skirt, which is pretty good. Okay, and then obviously we got a raised rotation right there. It's hindered by the power cable. No ab crunch. The head is on a hinge, so you can move it back and forth. You got a little chicken neck thing going on right there. You can see the mono eye in there. This is all sticker. The black piece is a sticker, and the mono eye is a sticker. Obviously the head's on a ball joint, however the head is humongous, so it's kind of hindered by that. And then we got the polycap here attached to the peg system, and you can swing it forward via like the polycap. So got a little bit of butterfly action going on. Straight peg, so you can rotate that 360. It's a peg to another polycap going into the shoulders. So yeah, and then this thing, the spike pauldron is attached via this ball peg here and the polycap. So you can kind of articulate it. It's kind of very similar to the Zaku design. So yeah, you can rotate that. You can hinge it out barely. Okay, if you move the, I guess the pauldron up a little bit, you can get a little bit more. Bicep swivel, 90 degree bend for the elbow. And then we got a ball joint for the hand. And it's a little bit different over here. This one's a straight peg to a polycap. And then you can rotate that, you can articulate the shoulder armor like so. And yeah, no movement for the backpack. Just do some panel lining on the back thrusters. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's actually not too bad. It's a very solid kit. And I guess I'm kind of, yeah, the articulation isn't really that great. I say it wasn't bad, but yeah, it's really not that good either. But yeah, there's another version with the unicorn. The unicorn version is in green, and it's got more weapons. It's got the faded-in rifle. If you've seen my review on the Hammurabi and the Hammurabi Suban, those are the weapons that come with that kit. It's basically a very powerful beam rifle. Also, yeah, I did the Ghastly review, and the Ghastly also have that. And also for the unicorn version, I also have that sea serpent with the bendy wire thing. So yeah, if you like the Marasai in the different color with more accessories, you might want to consider checking that out. For Zeta Gundam fans like myself, I would recommend just picking up this one. Sometimes less is more, and this one, it's this is a very iconic suit. It's been in a couple episodes in Zeta Gundam. Well, that the Marasai unicorn version only being seen in like one episode or something, and then it just got completely wrecked by the Bylon custom. So anyway, either way, it's a decent kit if you can get it for around $15 US. And that's pretty much it for this review. I hope you guys find the information helpful. And as always, stay tuned for more reviews, and thanks for watching.